You are tuned into Kids.
In the pit.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids in the Pit podcast. Today I'm being joined by Kevin Kaine from Knocked Loose. Thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, Gabe, absolutely, man. Good to see you again.
So, for anyone living under a rock, what do you do in Knocked Loose?
I play drums for the band Knocked Loose from Oldham County, Kentucky.
Nice. What year did Knocked Loose start, and were you always in the band?
Knocked Loose started, I believe their first show was in 2013, and I was lucky enough to be in the crowd for the first couple years. I joined the band in 2015. That was my first show and
Okay.
first tours with them.
Did you tour with You're the Knife, this band?
Yeah, we
Okay.
did. We did, and it was I believe that was 2019. Or was it 2018? Us and Terror and Jesus Peace. But yeah, definitely. Those are great people.
That's cool. Yeah, Maddie and Brandon were like my babysitters when my I was two and my little brother was being born. And my parents were at the hospital, so they just like looked after me while my brother was being born. So
Oh, no kidding. That's funny.
yeah,
I'll definitely bring that up next time I see him. Are you in
yeah,
Delaware?
yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's a small
Yeah.
world, man. That's great.
Yeah, we they live like 15 minutes from us, like south. I mean, we see them pretty often.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm sure I'll see them sometime this year. I'll definitely bring that
yeah.
up.
Do you know their death metal band Damnation's Domain?
I don't. I don't think I've seen them. I would have to look back on if they would have come through here or if we played with them when we were in the area or something like that. But I'll have to
Okay.
look.
I mean, they're not as big. So it's Brandon on vocals and Maddie on bass, and then just other members. But my death metal band Farm Machinery, we're like playing with them in September, and we played our first show with them. And Brandon did guest vocals on our EP. So
Oh, sick.
yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, that's so cool. I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, the band's called Farm Machinery.
And he made your logo.
Farm
Oh yeah, he
machinery.
made our logo too. So
Cool. Oh,
yeah,
sweet,
for
man.
free. I
Oh, you can't see it. Okay, kind of.
kind of can.
Oh, that's great.
Brandon.
What a
Yeah,
legend.
Brandon's the best. But I asked how much he charges for logos 'cause I knew he made them, and he was like, "Nah, I got you." He just made us a logo for free. Like he's the best dude.
What a legend. That's so sweet.
Yeah. Um. So where do you live? Did you grow up there?
I currently live in New Albany, Indiana, and I did not grow up here. I was originally from Jacksonville, Florida, and in 2010, my family moved from Florida to Louisville, Kentucky. And I guess, yeah, a couple years ago now, I found a place out here. I'm kind of in the woods now that I couldn't say no to once I found it. So, Indiana for about 2 years, Louisville since 2010, and Jacksonville for about 14 years. But it's been uh, it's been nice, man. I enjoyed growing up here. I spent a little time in Florida, but I feel like I like became an adult living in Kentucky, which I appreciate. But no, so yeah, did not grow up here, but I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy to think that if your family didn't move to Louisville, like you wouldn't be opening for Metallica and stuff like that, right?
I think about it all the time.
Insane.
You might have seen, but for the music video we did for Hive Mind, I got Oldham tattooed on my stomach.
Yeah.
And I came up to my dad. I said, "Dad, do you think, or did you ever think when we moved here that this county would mean so much to me that I'd be tattooing it on my body?" And he was like, "No, dude, I'm done with you. Like, get out of here." But no, man, I think about that a lot. There's so many little things that, if nothing happened perfectly in sequence, then I have no idea where I'd be in my life. But I'm happy. I'm having a good time. So, yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, it's wild to think about stuff like that. Something really funny is like I do an interview every week. The last guest I had was Ben Weinman from Dillinger Escape Plan and Suicidal Tendencies. And you guys
Awesome.
have both opened for Metallica like recently, so that's kind of crazy to think about. I don't think I've had any other guests who have opened for Metallica.
Listen,
So
you're doing big things, man. That's
yeah,
awesome.
back to back.
Cool.
Oh wait, and at Furnace Fest, you guys played right after Dillinger Escape Plan.
Yep, yep.
Oh. So yeah, what was it like to tour with Metallica? That's like crazy.
It was honestly way cooler. And I already thought it was going to be really cool, but it was way cooler than I thought. I expected to kind of go in there and play a few shows, and maybe if we saw them in passing, that would be great. But for one, they checked in on us almost every show. They would come down to our room and say, "How's it going? Are you having fun? Can we
That's
do
awesome.
anything better?" And we're like, "No, Mr. Hetfield, like you're perfect. Like thank you so much." And then on top of that, the shows went better than I think we thought they would. We kind of went into it expecting maybe some awkward shows with it being in the round. We've never played on a stage like that before. It
Yeah,
was the
that
first
must be
time.
crazy.
Yeah, I've never been that far away from Brian in my life. But so it was cool and exciting and different enough that every show was still exciting to us. Like, how's this one gonna go? And we definitely noticed a difference in where we were in the world and the reaction that we would get. I felt like we were closer to, we played Athens, Greece for the first time ever, and they seemed all really excited for something new. And then we played places that we had played before, like Germany and Poland and the UK and stuff, and still got great reactions despite, tens of thousands of people really just showing up for Metallica. I felt like we were received arguably pretty well for the circumstances. But it was a great tour, man. It was long. It was about 2 months long, and we all came home thinking, if that was 3 weeks longer, I think we could still keep going. So we were all in really good spirits, but it was a great,
Yeah,
great tour, and I'm thankful for them.
yeah, it just sounds like a dream come true. Come true. That's wild.
Yeah,
Hey, my drummer's favorite band is Slipknot. So
sick.
he's excited. I'm interviewing someone who toured with Slipknot. His first show was actually in 2024, the Slipknot tour you guys played in Baltimore.
Oh, cool.
His first show, and then he's been like pretty indie guys since then. So he thought it was cool I was interviewing you.
Yeah, that's great. Well, give him my love, man. Tell him I said
Yeah,
hey.
yeah. He's not really like a hardcore kid, but I don't know. He's gotten to some stuff. He's more. I feel like he's more into like Pantera and like stuff like that. He likes like Sanguisugabog and he likes some slam and stuff like that. But
Cool.
yeah.
That's sweet, man. Yeah. Who do you have coming up that's been touring with Slipknot?
Um.
Or maybe you don't want to reveal that
I
information
don't.
on this
Just
podcast.
you. Just you, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that you've got a guy coming up that has toured with Slipknot. I'm the guy. Got it.
Hey, talking
Cool.
about him. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think. I mean,
Not in Slipknot, with Slipknot.
oh yeah,
Gotcha.
toured with Slipknot. Yeah. Um. Wait, have I? Well, I interviewed. So I've interviewed two people that's toured with Slipknot, right? Because Trevor from Unearth has.
Cool.
That might be the only two. I don't know.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
my
Joey
big.
Jordison, I feel like is why I wanted to play drums in the first place. So that's
Yeah,
rad.
yeah, yeah. He loves Joey. I mean, I do too. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
My band just opened for Unearth, and they played with Slipknot, so we played with the band that played with Slipknot, so that's kind of cool.
Sick, man. You got a good roster going right now.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, how old were you when you started playing drums?
I got to do the math on that. I was in seventh grade when I didn't have a drum kit. I got drum lessons for Christmas. It was just a piece of paper saying next week you start taking lessons. So that would have been what, 12 or 13 years old. And I probably, yeah, I had I practiced you remember, do you ever play the video game Rock Band?
I've done Guitar Hero, but not Rock Band.
Okay, so Rock Band, they had drums to go along with it, and it was just the little four pads. And I would take my drum lessons and then practice my drum lessons on that little drum pad, not plugged into anything, just something to hit. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
I was in seventh grade, so probably 12 or 13 when I started playing.
that's cool. My Are you familiar with the game Clone Hero? It's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, it's just Guitar Hero, but like with custom songs. So my brother, who is 12, has like an e-kit, and he has it. I don't really know how he does it, but he has it wired up to his computer and like with some cable, and he's able to play along to the songs with his drum kit. So he has like basically he downloaded like I don't know where he got it. I'm surprised he didn't get a virus, but it was like 2,000 songs or something like that, and there's just like every band ever basically.
Oh, that's
Um,
great.
yeah. So sometimes I'll try to play like I play actual drums, but I'm not good at like Clone Hero drums. Um, but yeah, he's like pretty good at Clone Hero like stuff.
That's funny you say that. I was never good at rock band drums. Like for some reason, I don't know if it was the timing, but I was like trash. I could play Guitar Hero just fine, but I was trash at the video game version. But I'm like, well, I can play it in real life, so I'm happy
Yeah,
with that.
more important. Yeah. Um, it's something I'm not really good at it. I feel like I don't know what like each color each thing is or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I'll have him do a Knocked Loose song and like send a video to you.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, man. I would love to see it.
Yeah. Um, all right. So what was it like being on Jimmy Kimmel? That's pretty crazy.
It was really cool, man. It was very last minute. We had finished our headliner that year. This is 2024 now. So we had finished our headliner. We played what we thought was our last show of the year. And we got a call from our manager, and he said, "Hey, I've already said yes, so I need you to figure it out. But I need you in LA on Monday for Jimmy Kimmel on Tuesday," which was like a week out. And we're like, okay, we'll start booking flights. But man, I was so nervous. We played three songs to make it worth it for the people that, waited in line to get into the show. And but the added pressure of like having a camera on you and it's gonna be on TV, I was so in my head the whole time. I'm a nervous peer. That might be too much information. But I was like in the bathroom every 2 minutes right before they were like, "Hey, time to go." And there was no real schedule to it. They were doing like his live segments on like the talk show side of things, and basically they would come into our green room and say like, "Hey, 10 minutes till you guys are on." And then they would talk a little longer. They were like, "We're going to push it another 10 minutes." So I'm like the whole time I'm like, "I'm ready. I'm ready." Oh my god, we're pushed again. But it was really really cool to have I'm glad they did this. They opened it up to our fans. They said, "Hey, if you like this band, here's an RSVP link. Come wait in line. Come make it happen." So everyone that was in the crowd, I would say for the most part, was into Knock Loose. So it felt like an actual real Knock Loose show. And
Yeah.
for it to be outside and the rain starting, it ended up being a really perfect vibe. But it was really cool, man. Definitely different, definitely out of the box. But it was really exciting, and it's one of those things that my parents tuned into as well. They were like, "Our boy's on TV. We gotta see what's going on." But it was really cool, man. That was a fun one. That's a good memory.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I saw like a mosh pit, probably like that's one of the only times there's been like hardcore moshing on Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, there has to be like another time, but
Don't think so.
really, you don't think there's been anyone else? Like, not even like
Have they had?
have they had like Hatebreed or anyone?
No.
Really?
I think Kimmel did Slipknot back in probably like the early 2000s, but I think they played the Inside Studio. So
Oh,
I would have to
dang.
look. I would have to look to see if any other heavy bands have done outside
So maybe you guys are the only time there's been hardcore moshing on Jimmy Kimmel.
on live TV. I'll take that. I will gladly accept that.
Yeah, I just wonder what like the grandmas like watching Jimmy Kimmel and they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna put on Jimmy Kimmel," and they see you guys. Just wonder what they thought.
Oh, dude, we got comments that were like, a part of me thinks it was just someone trolling, but we had comments and there was like something on Reddit where they were like, I tuned into this with my family thinking we would enjoy the live music, and what the hell was that, you know?
That's
So
fun.
if it's true, I think it rubs some people the wrong way. But at the same time, just turn the TV off. It's not that serious. It doesn't. You don't have to sit through it.
Yeah, people like to get offended by like it's like they like to be offended by that stuff
Right.
like metal if they're like super like against it or whatever.
Yeah. It's
Like
it's not for everybody, which I completely understand. And to be put in that situation and arguably playing to like the Jimmy Kimmel audience, there's got to be some people that aren't going to enjoy it.
yeah. I mean, we have to like just like everywhere you just hear like pop music and stuff like that. It's like radio music, so I mean,
You
you
have to
know,
sit through that.
Definitely
we have to sit through
interesting
it.
to be in that box.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty insane. So didn't you guys play a free show at a skate park the other day? That looked insane.
Yeah, dude. What day is it? Today is
31st?
Friday. Yeah, that was I think that was Tuesday night. It it was crazy. It was put together in like 4 days notice. And the goal with that was we wanted to do some kind of moment that was special with playing Hive Mind for the first time live with Denzel. And we had this chunk of time off before the tour, and we're like, New York would be perfect. It felt like a cool, like cultural moment playing to so few people, but in a room like that where the energy was super high. Gabe, I kid you not, it was the hottest show I've ever played in my life.
Damn.
It was, I mean, sweat on the walls, like
I mean, it was
it
indoors. Like,
indoors.
I bet
It
your
was,
cymbals are sweating.
dude, it disgusting. I like threw away my socks and shirt, and I was like, it was brutal. I felt like my body was emitting heat. It was
That's crazy.
gnarly. And we looked at the set right before we went on, and we were like, oh, we should add this song. We should add that song. It made it
Yeah.
longer, and oh, it was brutal, dude. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would have liked to go, but it's like a 3 hour drive from us, New York City.
Yeah.
So, and we're already going to New York City Monday for Lou from Sick of It All's funeral, RIP.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
That's
we're
sweet.
like good friends with Pete from Sick of It All. So, yeah.
Oh, that'll be good. Oh man, yeah. Rest in peace. That's sweet.
Yeah, it sucks. Like he's one of the most influential people in hardcore like ever.
Yeah. Wow. I'm glad you
Like
guys are going. That'll be
yeah,
cool.
I'm like I feel like you guys probably wouldn't be here without Sick of It All, right?
I think definitely on the Isaac and Brian side of things. I think
Yeah.
it was one of those bands that I know this is going to sound crazy, but my what shaped my musical taste. I never had anyone kind of showing me hardcore when I was younger, but they definitely did. So they definitely were influenced and took a lot of inspiration from Sick of It All and bands like that. But yeah, I'm glad you guys get to go. That'll be nice.
Yeah. They were my first hardcore show. I've seen like punk shows and stuff before that, but they were my first actual hardcore band I saw.
Yeah, cool. Did you see him in New York?
Yeah, right. It
Cool.
was at the Brooklyn Bowl in New York.
No,
Oh,
what
cool.
Wait, really?
was it? I don't know. You've seen him like 8 times.
I'm pretty sure it was New York City.
You also saw him when you were a baby, but you don't remember
Well,
that.
yeah, that doesn't count.
There's a picture of Lou holding Gabe when he was so tiny.
Oh my gosh. Oh, how
He was
cool.
like
Yeah.
less than 1 years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Okay. What was the first punk, metal, or hardcore show you went to, and how old were you?
oh man, that is a good question. I I don't think I was really going to shows on my own until I moved to Kentucky. Um, it's funny looking back. My parents were definitely on the list of people that were like, I guess, trying to shelter me from this world a little bit. I went to like a Catholic middle school, and one day my parents like went through my iPod, and I had Slipknot on there, I had heavy music on there, and they on record they are cool with me talking about this, but they were like, "Hey, we don't want you listening to this." I was in probably sixth grade, and they kind of like censored my iPod. And so when we moved up here, I kind of got to the age where I wasn't driving yet, but they would let me maybe make some plans with some friends, and there would be shows happening in Louisville, and I would have to basically pitch like, "Hey, here's the band that's playing tonight. Can I go see them?" And there's a band from here, or from Louisville, Kentucky, called Artifex Pareo. And when I was probably a freshman or a sophomore in high school, they were playing a show, and they were the first like touring band that was from a place that I lived in that I knew of. And I said, "Hey, this band Artifex Pareo, they're playing in Louisville tonight. Can I go?" And they would listen, and they're like, "Yeah, this seems cool enough." And they would have obviously other local bands playing with them and opening with them, but Artifex would have been the first. I would I would call them maybe alternative rock, but first local touring band that I went and saw, and then that is when I started going to other local shows. And a long time ago, gosh, it was definitely still high school. But Brian used to sing for another band, and they were on the heavy side. And I believe I would have to go back and fact check this, that they were too heavy for my parents to like want to let me go to their show. So I didn't see his band until their last show when they broke up. Um, but yeah, it's funny to think about. I haven't thought about this in a while. But yeah, the censoring, the I would have to like pitch bands to my parents to let me go.
Wow,
But I
that's
was
crazy.
probably, yeah, 14 years old when I started going to shows here.
Yeah, I don't think they would approve of my lyrics and or my death
At
metal
this,
band.
maybe they would now, but man, if
Well,
I
yeah,
was your
yeah.
age,
Back then, it's. I mean, it's. We got on shovel decapitation. Yeah, we got a song called "Shovel Decapitation." There's a lot of crazy lyrics in that.
oh, cool,
"Stomped to Death by a Horse" is probably the most insane lyrics.
gnarly.
And what do you
Yeah.
say on stage?
Oh, we have a song called so we have a song called "Shotgun Vasectomy" that's unreleased,
Oh my
and when we play it live, I say this song's about getting your dick shot off. It's called "Shotgun Vasectomy."
God, oh my God, brutal.
I know, and my
Yeah,
husband and I just stand there with our hands over our face,
Oh, I'm
embarrassed.
sure.
yeah.
Well, my
Uh,
it's funny to think about my upbringing, and then my little brother, he's 21 now, but he sings in his first band, and for them to go from, hey, like the screaming music, maybe this is too much, to now my little brother, who's 9.5 years younger, is the one fronting his band. So they're probably
yeah.
like, "What do we do?" But they're our biggest supporters now. They're super, super proud, and they flew to Germany for one of the Metallica shows and spent the
Oh,
day
wow.
with us, and so they're
Yeah.
down now. They're definitely supportive.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in my dad's band when I was like 11.
You
Um,
were?
yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
played
cool.
bass.
You got kicked out.
Yeah.
No way. What was the reason?
Well, the singer like wanted his friend to play bass that he knew. Um, and I was in the band because they like were missing a member for a while. But yeah, it was just because the one of the singer like you would rather have like one of your best friends on tour than like a kid, probably.
Sure.
Yeah,
That
and I
Yeah.
makes me think of Rob Trujillo from played in Suicidal, and now his son's playing for Suicidal.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
love that pipeline. That's super
I
cool.
know it's so cool. Yeah, maybe when Ty has kids, he'll have to get kicked out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. Like um I've talked to him like two or three times. He remembered the name of my band, World of Chaos. That's my main band.
Cool.
Um well he kind of remembered it. So I New England Metal and Hardcore Fest. I talked to him. I gave him like a sticker. I was like, check out my band. It's called World of Chaos. And then at Furnace Fest, Suicidal played, and I talked to him, and he was I was like, remember I gave you a sticker for my van? He was like, oh yeah, it was like World of Chaos or something like that. And I was like, yes, you got it. It
Oh,
was
cool. That's awesome.
pretty cool you remembered. So, um, okay, let's see. Where's your favorite place you ever toured?
Ooh, oh my gosh, that's a good one. There's so many places I love. Um, can I give you my top three?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you, okay, so I think my favorite city in the world is Prague in the Czech Republic. And
Yeah,
shows
I
there,
love
uh,
Prague.
beautiful, beautiful town.
That's why we went real quick.
We went to see Counterparts, but I'll let you finish.
No, I love that. That's great. That
Yeah.
one of our first time in Europe was in Prague with counterparts. So
Oh, that's sick.
that's a cool
Found tickets.
connection.
We found tickets, plane tickets for like $450, and we're like, let's fly to Prague and go see Counterpart.
Yeah, and
That
and
is so
we had a
cool.
He was
vacation
like,
too.
you were like 12, 11 or 12.
11 and 12, yeah.
That's so cool. Well, yeah,
It was
seeing
sick.
the world that young, man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, let him
And then
finish.
yeah,
I think one of the coolest places we've done a full tour is Japan. It was such a different world to be in, and with the shows going the way they did, and how interested that I've been in that culture for as long as I have, that was great. And then I would say anywhere in Australia. Honest to God, it's such a cool, relaxed uh, atmosphere and environment, and the shows are crazy. So I would say those are my top three. And then if I had to do an honorable mention, I would say anywhere in the Northeast in the U.S. Like shows are absolutely nuts. People go absolutely crazy. So I would say that's my list of favorite places to tour.
have you guys done Maine?
We Yes, yeah, we've played Portland, Maine before. I think twice. Um, one of them was opening for Every Time I Die back in 2017.
Nice.
But that's one of my favorite cities in the country. I love Portland, Maine. Beautiful town, great food, cool shows. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
been a while since we've been up there.
yeah, both my bands have played Maine. I don't
Biddeford?
Biddeford. We played Biddeford and then we played Portland. Um, so the show we played, World of Chaos played Biddeford. Farm Machinery played Portland. I love it up there so much. Like it's so nice up there. But Biddeford show was really good, and then for some reason the Portland show just wasn't good. Um, so turns out we went up against Billy Strings because he played Portland the same night.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So
That'll do it.
there were like a good
10.
10 people there, but we didn't end up getting paid anything, but it's still really fun. So
That's good. It's like one of those
yeah,
nights you're just playing for the other bands.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
were so nice.
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
bands were really fun.
You sold some merch.
Yeah,
Like
we got like
150.
110 in merch, so
Sick.
for us that's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Um,
a win.
yeah, and we did like 3 shows on that tour. We came home with some money, so it was still really fun, even if
Cool.
there weren't many people at that show. The other 2 shows like really did pop off though. So
That's cool. How
yeah,
far is Portland from you guys?
about 8 hours, 8 or 9.
Oh, it's that far.
Yeah, and then the night before we played Worcester, and it was at a basement. It was in a basement, and there were so many people there. We did a Crowbar cover, and like everyone knew it, and it was
Cool.
amazing. We did To Build a Mountain.
Sick. Great
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, yeah. We love Crowbar.
We drove what, 6 hours?
We did
About
like
6 hours to New Hampshire.
6 hours, then like 2 hours, then like 2 hours,
Yeah,
and
7
then
hours
7 hours home. So yeah, it was all really
Whew.
fun.
That's a full run right there.
Yeah,
He owes me.
yeah, yeah. We paid gas, but
I didn't get paid for time,
yeah,
Oh no.
and I had to suffer
For,
with teenage
for the love of
boys.
the game.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. All right. If you could live as one animal for a day and be safe from dying, what kind of animal would you choose?
Oh man, that's a cool question.
If you,
I would go like bald eagle, something that could fly, something that maybe has you said you couldn't die. I was gonna say fewer predators to worry about. But
yeah, if you would just have like a force field from them or something. I don't know.
yeah, I would enjoy, yeah, it really any flight Any bird that could actually fly. I think that'd be a cool way to see the world. And
It'll be fun.
yeah, that'd be cool. That's a good question. I gotta ask that to a couple friends. Yeah, I'm flying. How about you?
I would probably want to fly. I I would be some sort of bird. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would like to just be able to fly and just like go to wherever I want, and I can go to any country I want. Not well, I guess I wouldn't be able to like go that
We
like
can't go
far
that
in a
fast.
day, but I
Yeah, it
don't know.
depends on how
A
tired your
deep
arms
sea,
get.
like a deep sea creature or something like that might be kind of cool because you get to see what no one
Yeah,
else sees.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a,
So
that's a good question.
thanks. All right. If you could tell your 14-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Ooh, so I can go a couple ways on this. I can tell him everything that's happened, or I could be like, "Hey man, like just keep going. Like whatever doubts you have, like just keep it going." That's a fun one to think about
I
because
think
I
it'd be
remember,
I think it'd be a bad idea to tell him what you're gonna do because then you'll be like, oh, well, I'm gonna do this, so I'm not gonna try as hard. You know?
yeah, yeah, I would like expect it. That's I would craft something pretty good for 14-year-old me. But if I had a moment with 14-year-old Kevin, I'd be like, "Hey man, like just keep playing, just keep practicing. Everything's going to fall into place. Enjoy the ride while you can. Take it slow. Not everything has to happen all at once."
Yeah. How old were you when you joined Knocked Loose again?
I was 19 when
Okay.
I played my first show and first tour with them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
I just want to say thanks for having me, man, and thank you for being patient. And I know we're coming up on a year of when you asked me, and I do
Yeah.
want to say I admire that you came right up and you said, "Hey, I'm Gabe. I do this. Would you be a part of it?" And you followed up, and now we're doing it. So I
Thank you.
appreciate it,
Yeah.
man. Thank you.
This has been so fun. So, yep. All right. Well, thanks to Kevin for joining me today, and thanks to all of you for watching and listening. Please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week. Bye.
See you guys. Thank you so much.
See ya. Thank you.
Thank